Okay, next question from Mr. Chan Buddhist, who says, can I find the true teachings of Buddhism by just book learning, reading, and watching videos, reading things online? I don't have a Sangha near me at all, so I can't visit one. I must learn by books and on the internet. Please help me find the answer. Yeah, I think you can learn things on the internet, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be posting these videos. The caution always is that, it's such a contrived medium. There's so much in between you and the teaching that it's always going to be limited. It's a very rigid medium, and at the very least puts many layers between you and the teacher, between you and the Buddha, between you and the Dhamma. So for getting a basic sense and a way of living your life as a Buddhist, I think there's no problem. If you really want to take intensive meditation practice, it can be done. I've led someone through meditation on Skype, almost all the way through a meditation course. I've done that before, but I've also done it and had it fail, where the meditator loses interest and it's not the same as being in a meditation center where everything is provided for you, where it's totally conducive to the to progress on the path. That's a much more preferable state, and will allow for a much greater realization of the Buddha's teaching. So yeah, you can learn online, and I'm sure you found ways of doing that. I think YouTube, this is why I'm putting these things out. I've also made a PDF of my meditation videos. That's on my web blog. There's lots of Buddhist sites. One I would recommend is called dhammawheel.org, I think, or .com. I don't know. You can look up Dhamma Wheel Buddhist Forum. Good place. I've been on and off there. There's a lot of Buddhists of the tradition that I follow on there, talking and discussing various subjects. But what I always want to say when I get questions like this, or when we're talking about this subject, is that it's really not as difficult as most people think to find a Buddhist center where you can practice some form of Buddhist meditation. Maybe it means saving up a little bit of money, getting a passport, and taking a flight somewhere, but it could also just mean getting on a bus and taking a risk and trying something out. There many times there are ways. It's just we're not working towards that, and we're not putting it as a priority. There are probably situations where it's not possible, where there is no way of getting a passport, or no way of getting the money, or whatever. But I think if you work hard enough, and if you are determined enough, where there's a will, there's a way. And I wouldn't be just satisfied with book learning or learning from the internet. I would make the effort, because we've only got this life. We don't know where we're going when we die. We don't know what that's going to mean, and if you let your circumstances get in the way and turn something that's difficult into something that's impossible, then you've wasted this prime opportunity that you have as a human being, living on this earth, to do something. Take a risk, go. We're so averse to doing something that's difficult, or that's out of the ordinary, or dangerous in any way. And I think I would encourage people to try. The internet's a great place not only to learn about Buddhism, but to find Buddhist centers. When you find one that seems to be what you're looking for, go for it. There's lots of ways to ask people about what centers are good and so on. I would recommend taking that risk and going somewhere. At the very least, you're sure in any Buddhist center to gain a great amount of concentration and focus of mind, which will be very helpful for developing insight in the future. If you're really not able, then yeah, the internet is the best substitute we have, and there are ways to contact teachers by email or through things like Skype or YouTube or so on that can serve as a surrogate. So either way, all the best, good luck, and hope you're able to find a solution.